Good evening. The future is now. These four words are very prominent and have been for decades since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution in the early 20th century. And here in the 21st century, these four words are still prominent. No more prominent than in the auto industry. What exactly do I mean? In August of 2016, Ford Motor Company, along with the geniuses at Google, have decided to come together to build the autonomic car. Now, for those who don't know what an autonomic car is, it's a car that is actually ran by artificial intelligence. Yes, the computer. No driver, no steering wheel, no pedals. The car is actually designed to take a passenger from point A to point B, wherever he or she chooses. And the beauty of this is that Ford Motor Company has decided within a 5 to 7 year span to build these autonomic cars that are geared toward the elderly and the disabled. Yes, these vehicles will actually be directed towards those businesses with assistance transportation. Now, why did Ford Motor Company decide to do this? And why would they include Google with it? Well, the autonomic car has been tested on several roads, and Ford Motor Company wants to be the first auto giant to have these available not only to businesses, but within that time, sell them to the public as well. Imagine, you have a car that you can tell it its destination and it will take you to it, without you having to be behind the wheel or go through road rage or anything like that. Its computer brain will actually take you to that destination. And not only would it just travel there, these autonomic cars are said to be built also with safety features that would actually take care of the passenger. Now, the question rises, why would these vehicles be geared toward those who needed assistant transportation? Well, they needed a starting point. They needed a starting point for people to actually get to their destination safely. And most of the argument for these folks who are elderly or who are disabled is that they have more places to actually travel to than just the doctor's office. And most assistant transportation companies would not take them there. This would actually give them a sound bit of freedom to actually get to their destinations, whether it be to the doctor's office, to physical therapy, or even going to the supermarket. Ford and Google have decided to team together to actually make these cars safe and reliable. Many questions still rise up about the autonomic car, and testing is still going on even as we speak. But make no mistake, if Ford Motor Company plans to be the first motor company to have these vehicles on the road, they plan to do everything that they can to make sure that they're safe. A lot of other questions arise about these vehicles, like the human factor. If they're really safe, what would they do in a situation where there would be different terrain or different weather? All of these things are being considered. This is Ford's plan for 5 to 7 years from now. Will these vehicles be made to the public? It's still too early to determine. Ford Motor Company is actually testing these on those who need assistant transportation as a start. What does it mean for the driving industry as a whole? Well, let's look at the pluses. The plus is that these vehicles, like many others today, will be ran on different fuels, such as petroleum, hydrogen, and the like. Even electric, which will probably be the base of most of these autonomic cars. Another plus will be that its availability. Another plus they hope to have will be their reliability. So many things are made for the autonomic car to actually be in its place. So what do I think about it? You'll just have to wait till the next speech. Good day.